How you Triple Tim? So I'm back with a full blown messages from the heavens above. And you know, I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna be honest and truthful with you because that's what I love. I'm in the mindset is I get to go love the souls and to help them along life's journey. I get to go love mother and help her every single day. I get to do these things and I do it with love and joy and compassion. I do it because I know my father and my mother doesn't make junk. They don't make trash. Everything they do is beautiful. They were saying, and I know how we hate to hear that the flesh hates to hear things like this. But this is the spirit loves it. So it hungers and thirsts after righteousness. It hungers and thirsts after purity and cleanliness and love, joy, peace, and happiness. And so for us to get out of poverty is to have the right mindset as I get to do these things. And I get to do them with every being of my heart, soul, mind, body, and spirit. And loving my father and my mother, Abba and Gaia, Christ Jesus, Yeshua, enough to love them, to give them all that I have. And all that I have, and it's everything that I do every day is meaningful. It's meaning that I'm doing it on purpose. I'm loving on purpose. Meaning I'm doing it because I love my father and my mother. I'm doing it because they called me because I love them, and I loved my job. Being able to do your job and doing it successfully in the way the father and the mother of Christ Jesus, Yeshua, Elohim, Gaia would have you to do it. Would be with everything in my heart, soul, mind, body, and spirit, with my whole being, with everything that I am and everything that I have and everything that is within me is love. And so I know my father and mother, when they give you something, it's not, when they make you, you're not junk. You're not trash. But they have made you to the full ability of everything that was in them, with all of them. And so that's how they want us to love, with all we have, with everything. And so if we're doing that, then we are abiding in their will. And so we're loving them as much, and we're loving us, and we're loving our children and our neighbor to do these things. And we get to do it with everything, with all of our might. And so when we go out here and we buy a new house, and it is fully built, would you want it to be trashed up? Or would you want it to be built in a perfection of the way of your likings? Well, that's the way the father and the mother think. They want their houses, their temples to be in the fullness of their likings. And they going to love you regardless. But they want that temple to be cleansed with love, joy, peace, and happiness, fulfillment, purity, purified, and sanctified with all the beauty there is. When you walk in this house, don't you want to see no spider webs? We don't want to see no spiders. We don't want to see no rats, no bugs. We don't want to be able to go to sleep at night and wondering what's going to be in my energy, what's going to be in my ears, what's going to be in my hair. I'm praying they ain't sleeping with rats. I'm praying they ain't sleeping with snakes and bugs and all these things. So that's the way the father and the mother thinks of their temples, because they're not trash. They're to the beautiful. So that's the way they want their house, and it's in here. The same thing is what you see inside your house. It's the same thing as what you're going to see inside your house, which is your temple, which they live, where Abba, Father, Mother, Gaia, Yeshua, Elohim all live inside here. So therefore, they want it to be beautiful, without any animosity, hatred, bitterness, malice, envy, strife. They don't want any of those things to clutter up their merchandise, which is their house, it's their temple. And so if you go out here and buy a new car, and they're telling me to use these things for an example, so that you can have eyes to see that this is the way they love to see their things. The way you think about that car or that house, and your merchandise. It's the same way they think about their merchandise that they created. So nothing that they do is small. It is all great and big and huge and beautiful and smell a Sharon of rose, a rose of Sharon. See how this looks. But it's okay because that's my imperfections. And we all have it. And it's okay. So that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted to come back with, and how beautiful that is. And so when they're purifying our temples inside and out, they're doing it with all they have. So they want you to do what you for them with all you have, with all you have, all your heart, soul, mind, body, and spirit, and strength, with every being in you, and to know that you're not made of trash. You're their perfection. Isn't that beautiful? You are their love. They're a part of you, and you're a part of them. So that's what they want you to come back with. And do it because you want to. Not because you was told to or because you have to. Oh, because listen, that's just like not letting your right hand knowing what your left hand's doing. Because if we're doing that, then, and we're doing it with all in our heart, then it's not doing it the right way. You're doing it because you want to. And if you're doing it with all in your heart, then that's going to come back to you as that alt that you just did. But love you all. They come with messages. I'm here to bring them to you. And I pray that this fills your cup and it shall runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life, and you shall dwell in the house of Yeshua, Yahweh, Elohim, Gaia, Christ, angels, ancestors, guides, forever and ever. Father, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us, Father, of our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever and ever. And to love your Father, Abba, Yeshua, Elohim, Gaia, and your parents and your children. Because this matters. Because you want to. None of us made of trash. So they're saying that, well, don't mean to come back, so I don't have to come back again. All these days that they took from me, all them holidays and everything, for 5 years, I've been serving them to the fullness. Serving Mother, that what counts. Serving her and Father, Abba, Gaia, Yeshua, Elohim. Serving them to what counts. Cleaning up after them. Everywhere I go. Blessing the land and the water and the souls. Doing what counts. The meaning of these things. The fullness thereof. To never take it for granted. But each day, do it because we want to. Because we love. That's what they made was love. We wouldn't have been here if we wasn't loved. They love their children. That's what we're here for. And to love one another, to love thy neighbors, to love them, to love her, Mother Earth, the frequency that we bring, and to clean up after her, and to do it with willingly, because we love to. Christmas, clean up after Mother. Easter, clean up after Mother. Every single day. Every day is my birthday, and every day I clean up after her. And bringing you messages, loving you. Not because I'm going to hold it over your head. No, it's because it's what I love to do. It's what I've been sent to do. If I've got Jesus, I've got all that I could ever need. Take the world away from me, and I'll be okay. If I've got Jesus.